ANDERZÉN.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel ANDERZÉN. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be working on finishing up the intake manifold, getting it all polished and shiny, as well as finishing up the power steering reservoir and the cam solenoid reseal on the E420. So we'll see what else we get into, including with that, but let's get into it. Alright guys, so here's where we left off with this. It is getting shiny, but not perfect yet. My plan is to get it as good as I can with the wire brushes, and then I'll be taking this over to my parents' house later on to sand it and spray it out with compressed air, but we're looking pretty good. I did the other side last night, the start of it. This side's been pretty thoroughly gone through, all the little nooks and crannies. Now notice there's going to be a lot of like pitting and things, and that's just because of the casting, but with a little more sanding and stuff around these edges, I think I can get it pretty good. Now with polished aluminum, it does oxidize pretty easy in the elements, so my plan is to ceramic coat this once I am done, and hopefully it can hold up without too much maintenance for at least a couple years. Alright guys, so I'm just using a combination of these different attachments and basically just finding spots and leave some touch-ups. Kind of the more time you spend on whatever area, the cleaner you're going to get it. And the more pressure is going to determine, what type of surface it creates. I went over this with the bigger one that's a little more aggressive at the beginning, but to get in all the nooks and crannies I need the smaller ones, which are a little bit softer, so it doesn't make it as shiny as quickly. But we're not going for an absolute mirror finish on that. That takes hours and hours and hours. We're just going quick, dirty, and much cleaner than it was version. So I'm gonna go through all these little grooves and I'll show you guys once I'm done the finished results. Alright guys, that's how far I got right now. Battery died on the drill, only lasts for about 30 minutes or so when we're doing this much work. It's needs to be brushed off, but got a lot further. Still need to work on this section a little bit. And overall we got a lot of the little tricky spots pretty clean. So if you guys remember, it used to look like that pretty much, so we've come a long way, definitely. Right guys, break from polishing for a little while. Let's see what this guy's up to. Show us what you got, little rainbow track.
I got these races.
Mario, Luigi, second Mario. Is that blue Yoshi? And Waluigi.
I want to show them to the wall with.
Okay. Hey, who won? Oh, Waluigi won.
Yeah.
All right, guys, a little park adventure time with my wife and son. Get a little exercise in. Get a little exercise in for that thing. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the day. This is one of the best parks we have around. It's called Grass Lawn Park. It's got everything you need. Baseball fields, soccer fields, tennis courts. It's got basketball hoops over there, playground there, another playground up top, and just a ton of walking areas. We love come here all the time, but we haven't been here for a while actually, so trying to get it started back up. Dang! Is that guy wearing an Anderzen beanie? Let's get her. Let's get her. Oh, ditch the beanie. Yeah. Go get her, go get her. She can't hear you, she got headphones on. Sneak up on her. Guys, nothing like getting out and enjoying some fresh air. Especially been at home for a few days. We spent so much time at home when it was snowing and freezing cold. It's nice to get out right now. But anyways, I'll catch you guys back at home for the car stuff. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the garage. We are gonna start working on the intake manifold here in a second. Got everything I need, and I needed to stop by for a very key piece, my 12mm hex socket. I need this for the reservoir on the E420. So enough talking, let's jump right into it. So where we left off and get a much better look with the lighting in the garage now. This is kind of where we're at. Need to blow it off. It's got a bunch of debris sitting on it right now, but I'm gonna blow it off, get it clean, and polish up with the rest of it I need to, and then we'll just blow out the inside and pretty much done. It's gonna be a quick job. I'm gonna experiment with some sandpaper, see what it does, but again, the key of this whole project is doesn't need to be perfection. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave it there as far as polishing goes. I've gotten kind of all the nooks and crannies that I wanted to try to knock out. Oops. It's pretty clean, you know. If you have done any type of aluminum polishing, or you've watched anybody do aluminum polishing or seen the process, it is intensive. Cast aluminum, I mean, and it takes hundreds and hundreds of hours to get it to, like, you know, something chrome looking or mirror looking. I am not spending that much time on this. So next thing we're gonna do is ceramic coat the surface in order to try to negate any oxidization or stuff that will go on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do so now. It's pretty simple, just like you would ceramic coat a car. I'll pop it open and show you guys. All right, you guys, first off, I got nothing to do with this brand. I just bought it off of Amazon like a few years ago. I have two of them sitting around. They work pretty well. I did the headlights on the M155 with it, but simple process. There's a sponge pad, these little cloths you wrap around that, pour the ceramic coating onto it, you know, 3-4 drops, spread it around your areas, and then once it flashes after about 30 seconds, then you're gonna wipe it off with a microfiber. All right, guys, she is all done, coated, and good to go. It's not too bad, to be honest, right? I mean, it looks a hell of a lot better than before. So it'll do the job. All right, you guys, what's going on? Gonna finish up today's video with a few more things. First off, last night this got its third coat of paint. Pretty happy with it. Again, kind of the key of the whole job. It is not perfection, but it is definitely passable, and I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. I just peeled off the painter's tape off everything. Had a few little like miss spots, but this is on the back. The two inlets on the front are totally fine. Everything else on the front is fine. This part gets covered up anyways, but it looks great. Last thing I'm gonna do right now is actually ceramic coat this just to help, you know, protect it as much as I can. It'll also kind of give it a nice, you know, surface finish and maybe help smooth out some of the imperfections. So I'm gonna do probably 2 or 3 coats of the ceramic coat, and then I'm gonna get it resealed onto here so I can hopefully get it installed for tomorrow's video tomorrow morning. But I will let you guys see that process of ceramic coating it, and then I'll let you guys see the reseal, and I will end the video. All right, you guys, so ceramic coat is the same stuff I used on the lower half of the intake manifold from yesterday's video. It's just, you know, some random stuff I bought off Amazon that had good reviews. So the microfiber, we'll use this to apply. All right. That'll do it. I'm not even gonna worry about doing a second coat. I don't know how effective that'll be anyways, but at least it's something to protect it. All right, guys, we're gonna begin with our siliconing and sealing the top halves, or the two halves together. Got my hardware ready to go. That's what I picked up just from the local hardware store. It's stainless steel hardware. That will go in to connect the top half. I'm gonna get this set up so where I can have them both right here, because I'm gonna end up sealing inside of all the little seams. You can see there's the outer edge, has a seam all the way across. I'm also gonna seal on these, a very thin line, but I won't do that on this side. I'm just gonna do the outside on the top half, and then I'm gonna basically go around all of this edge as well, and on these I will silicone this straight line here. Top half will get a thicker layer, and then that side's just gonna get, you know, a thinner layer, but should still have enough to do both. I got leftover pretty full, and then right like a quarter left in this one. So if I don't have enough, I have a little bit more outside that I'll grab. Alright, you guys, first bead is done on the bottom side. And now I'm just going to put a thin layer on the other side. Alright guys, we are ready to put the two halves together. Making sure my hands are clean. And let's go for it. Gotta make sure flipping in the correct spot. There's actually a dowel that most time you'll feel it land on, but I think I got lucky and landed right on the right spot. So I'm gonna go ahead, start zapping our bolts down. Alright you guys, and that is where she will sit for tonight. Seal up, and tomorrow hopefully, weather bearing, we'll be able to throw this on the car. Still got to put all the accessories on, of course. This needs to get put back on. What else? This, the hoses once it's on the car. And this for brake booster. I'll put the throttle body on before I install it, and pretty much it. Fuel rail will go back on. I don't know if I'll do that before it's in the car or after. We'll see, but that is how it's sitting. Got some areas where the globs came out, but for the most part, pretty clean. That'll go ahead and do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.